7 a.m. PST, August 19th, and earned down to 90 knots. It's being sheared to shit. It had 958 millibar pressure. It's moving just west of north. The less advisory as of 8 a.m. had it moving at 225 degrees at 7 miles per hour, 958 millibar pressure, 110 miles per hour winds. There is some watches and warnings for the Turks Caicos, Southeast Bahamas. Yep. And there is a tropical storm watch for Bradford Inlet to Dock, North Carolina, including Pelican Sound for this system because there will be some tropical storm winds. Let's take a look at the track. It stays well off the coast, but this wind field will be so big that some of it will hit North Carolina, as you can see, which is in line with the models, which become the next 72 hours have become extremely tight, which means the models now understand the atmosphere, understand the trough and the high pressure, and it's pretty likely it's going to follow this on out to sea. Let's GFS. Here's GEPS, which pretty much shows the same thing. Intensity, stays about the same for the next 60 to 72 hours. Could strengthen, could weaken. Most likely going to weaken in the short term because of the stronger shear, but maybe in 24 to 36 hours you could find some more favorable conditions as it's moving north and out to sea. We'll have to see. Then we've got a weekend afterwards, most likely. So, yeah. We do got something other interesting this morning. 99L. This is south of the Cape Verde Islands. This is the eastern. This is actually the eastern though we've been watching. I mean, and the NHC has given this system 30% during the next 48 hours and 30% during the next 7 days. I wanted to say something. When you have a system this well organized, already an invest, you can't always depend on the models. I mean, I'm starting to think that the CMC and the models that actually were developing were right over the GFS. GFS is pretty much shit to bed a lot of ways this season, so it wouldn't surprise me. The other system to the west has a 10% during the next 48 hours, 60% during the next 7 days. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, that is something to consider. We can show you both systems. Here's the 1060 right here, and here is the 3030. The 3030 could be almost a depression already. Definitely need to be watched. Here's 72 hours in GFS. Here's the 3030. Here's the 3030. Here's the 1060. At 72 hours. Look at the CMC. You barely see anything of the 30. The 1060, but there is actually a low pressure with the one south of the Cape Verde. Almost nothing at 120. GFS. Here's the 1060. Washes out the 3030. I don't know if I'd believe these models. A lot of times you watch what's more organized, and this time of year, if favorable enough, I mean, it just takes off. Yeah. Icon at 120 shows the 1060. I'm starting to not even believe it. It's even 60. I mean, I'd probably go 40 looking at these models. It just does not look great for it. If I had to make an estimation based on what I see in these models, I'd probably give the 30-30 the higher chance. Maybe even 50-50. I mean, I mean, but of course, that's because I don't. I'm just saying you don't always rely on models. Rely on organization trends, and this time of year, if the conditions are favorable enough, and it's definitely south of where Erin was, which I mean, it did run into the cold water and its own problems during the first couple of days of its life. But you're talking about a system that is about 400 miles to the south, and it's going to stay south, and warmer waters, and I mean, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to give the system South Cape Verde 50-50. Well, I'm going to actually lower the chances of letter system to probably um, 10-40. But hey, you still have long term, around 200 hours, a system developed in the Western Atlantic and pulled north into the trough based on the GFS. But again, that's the GFS. Let's go look at ECAI. Yeah, almost nothing. Look at GEFS enablers. Still got that trough at 264. Let's go back to 162. Have that trough. That trough's going to protect the East Coast greatly this season. GPS for 168 has that trough.